So please, rock and roll and get out of my way. Lars, welcome to T4. It's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you. Nice to be here,
Thanks
man.
for coming on the show, man.
Of course.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Some Kind of Monster, a documentary about Metallica making your first album in 5 years. Now, it should have turned out to be really run-of-the-mill stuff, but correct me if I'm wrong, you were barely talking to each other. You sacked your bassist, you lost your lead singer for 6 months when he went into rehab, which is all good now, all clean, cool. You ended up in a $40,000 a week group therapy sessions, and the album ended up taking 3 years to complete.
It's amazing. The movie's only 2.5 hours long.
I know, incredible. I suppose the expression "warts and all" was invented for this documentary. Was there anything which you cut out? Because you're wearing your hearts in your sleeve in this documentary.
Well, they filmed 1,600 hours worth of material, so you can imagine all the stuff that's laying on a floor somewhere. But you know, we had 2 years of them, and we're obviously proud of the fact that when we kind of opened the door to let them in and kind of trusted them with kind of, you know, filming the project, and that we knew that they were not going to make an exploitive film, and they were going to make a film that would be kind of respectful to, you know, kind of what was going on and so on, that we were just kind of going to roll with it and see where it took us. Unfortunately, the movie, as you know, has a happy ending.
Yes, it is.
We all survive and live to talk about it.
Was there ever a moment you thought about stopping with Metallica, or the whole band was falling apart?
Was it a kind of a power struggle between you and him?
How did you manage to solve this crisis?
Where in God's name are you getting all this aggression from on this new album? Where's it coming from?
Why did it take so long to release an album with the new songs?
After 20 years, is it possible to retain the fire that, you know, you guys once had at the beginning?
You think the young generation of metal fans will accept the new album?
85 million records, 22 years. I think it's 11 albums and various official releases. One word.
Oh my God.
It's top stuff. It is top stuff. And within the film, we see a group therapist trying to get you guys to talk about your anger towards each other. And it was successful because you guys are getting on again. But do you find now you're a really touchy-feely heavy metal band, or do you still retain some of that, no, blue, you know, beep, 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 you, beep, you?
There's elements of both of it. I mean, obviously the touchy-feely stuff is the stuff that makes for easy ammunition for the Spinal Tap moments and so on. But you look, we've been together for over 20 years. You know, we'd never sat down and had any kind of conversations about how we actually were, you know, doing and how we were feeling about what was going on and so on. When we were talking a couple of days ago about whether, you know, if we wanted to do this film or not, I was wondering if having these guys in here would affect that. Because there's an intimacy that you get when it's just a few people in the room, and I'm just wondering if that's going to get lost, if we're going to go back to sort of like battling each other and trying to be like all strong and...
What intimacy you done?
I mean, of course we had moments of tension and so on, but we found a way to leave Phil the therapist at home out of sight, and for us to kind of, you know, deal with some of those issues as they would come up in a kind of just in the day-to-day of being out on the road and so on. And when we played our last show here in the Bay Area about 3 months ago, at the end of the tour, we lived to talk about the tour in the past tense, and we walked away from the tour shaking hands with each other and stuff like that. So even the tour had a happy ending.
What about what can you expect from Metallica in the future? Are you going to do another album, or after the last one you're like, whoa?
No, we'll get back to it. We just finished 3 months ago, so that was a 2.5 year chunk of kind of Metallica time right in a row. So now we're going to chill at home and just kind of hang with the kids and kind of chill a little bit. And so we should probably be back in some of those spaces in there, probably within a few months, and start making music again and get back to making another record and coming over to England and playing another bunch of gigs and all that good stuff that comes in the wake of it.
Well, we look forward to it, and all the best in the future for yourself and Metallica.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Lars.
Yeah.
Pleasure speaking
Thanks
to
for
you.
coming,
Cheers,
man. Appreciate it.